right, it's Divine Moonchild 7, finally going live with the next episode of Book Discoveries with Moonchild. Okay? I had to press a bunch of stuff. This is my first time going live. I didn't know what I was doing. I'll start with a little music. That's good. See in the mood. How y'all doing today? All right, so we're coming back with chapter 3 and 4 of As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Okay? So let's get into it. Enough of that. Hope all is well with y'all today. All right, anybody in here yet? That's fine. We're gonna keep going anyway. All right, so chapter 3 is effect of thought and health on the body. Okay, so I'm gonna read the first paragraph and then tell you guys what I think about that. Anybody comes in, you want to comment in the chat about what you think, feel free. So the body is the servant of the mind. It obeys the operations of the mind, whether they be deliberately chosen or automatically expressed. At the bidding of unlawful thoughts, the body sinks rapidly into disease and decay. At the command of glad and beautiful thoughts, it becomes clothed with youthfulness and beauty. So, he's basically saying here, even your thoughts are going to affect your body and how you feel. Hey, Auntie, how you doing? So, when you're having negative thoughts, that can start to form disease and decay, which a lot of doctors and experts on health and things, they're always saying, that your stress is going to affect your health. So stress is always, that's going to come from how you're thinking. If you're worried and you're constantly anxious about things that are going on in your life, it will start to affect your body. So you need to be able to think more positive, think good things, glad and beautiful, as he words it, and that's going to lend you more to becoming more youthful and beautiful. Don't think about, am I going to get a headache? Am I going to get sick today? Am I going to get a pimple? Think about how beautiful you are, how young you are, And I'm always saying that I'm old. I need to stop saying that. So if you're saying you're old and you're constantly down on yourself or worried about getting sick, stop doing that. Flip your phone. I'm trying to cook. Okay. Ooh. I told y'all know I'm doing. My bad. What the heck? All right, let's get this together. It's my first live. I'm sorry. Anyway. That better? The damn thing fell down. Okay. All right. I done lost my chapter. Okay, let me get back to where I was. All right. Next paragraph. So the disease and health, like circumstances, are rooted in thought. Sickly thoughts will express themselves through a sickly body. Thoughts of fear have been known to kill a man as speedily as a bullet, and they are continually killing thousands of people just as surely, though less rapidly. The people who live in fear of disease are the people who get it. Anxiety quickly demoralizes the whole body and lays it open to the entrance of disease, while impure thoughts, even if not physically indulged, will soon shatter the nervous system. So that kind of just goes back in. Oh my God, this is the worst stand ever. Oh, sorry, that was a bit. That's what happens when you're live, okay? No. Anyway, hopefully this stand will stay up. Let me just push it back actually. Anyway, I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me get back to my train of thought. Okay. So this is kind of like what I was saying earlier about thinking about being sick. That's what caused that. And I really like the fact that he said, your thoughts will kill you, just like how a bullet will, though not as fast, not as rapidly, but it's still killing many people. They're thinking, their constant stress and anxiety of becoming sick, okay? And he says, even if you're not physically indulging in negative things, your thoughts will still, eventually affect your body. So don't be in fear of disease and sickness constantly, That's going to start to change your body. It's going to start to bring fruition, just like he said in the first chapter. Your thoughts are like plants. So think of your body as the garden. So whatever you're thinking, that's going to bring forth. Corn gonna bring forth corn. So if you always think you're gonna be sick, you're gonna bring forth sickness in the body. So be careful with that. Think of good health. Think of the stand up and not falling over and over again while you're doing a video. All right. Next paragraph. Change of diet will not help a man who will not change his thoughts. When a man makes his thoughts pure, he no longer desires impure food. Did y'all hear that? So you can change your diet as much as you want to, but if your thoughts haven't changed, it's not going to help you. Because to me, that reminds me of people who do like a yo-yo diet. Like they'll start something, but because their mindset has not changed towards food, they end up back to the bad habits that they were doing before, because you haven't changed your mind yet. So you can change your diet, but you got to change your thoughts first, because it all starts from there. If you want to have a more pure diet, you're gonna have to start with purifying those thoughts first. Okay, that was good. All right. Hope y'all enjoying the video. I'm having fun, so I hope y'all having fun too. If you will protect your body, guard your mind. If you will renew your body, beautify your mind. Thoughts of malice, envy, disappointment, despondency rob the body of its health and grace. A sour face does not come by chance. It is made by sour thoughts. Wrinkles that mar are drawn by folly, passion, and pride. Ooh, okay. So I hear that. You protect your body, right? You know, you clothe it, you make sure you put your lotion on, whatever you need to do, your deodorant. Guard your mind too. Keep it fresh. Just like you keep your body fresh, you keep it clothed. You try to protect yourself as you're driving, whatever you're doing. You try to be safe. So safeguard your mind as well. You renew your body with rest and everything. Beautify your mind. Do the same things you would do for your body as you would do for your mind. Don't have these thoughts of malice and envy, disappointment, because all they're going to do is rob your body of its health and grace. So all these thoughts that you're thinking are going to start to affect your body. And he's saying, don't come by chance. It comes by the constant thinking of sour thoughts. Okay? So get that together, y'all. All right, so this is the last paragraph of this chapter. There is no physician like cheerful thought for dissipating the ills of the body. There is no comforter to compare with goodwill for dispersing the shadows of grief and sorrow. To live continually in thoughts of ill will, cynicism, suspicion, and envy is to be confined in a self-made prison hole. So you're constantly thinking everybody's against you, constantly thinking negative. You are putting yourself in a box, in a prison, okay? And don't nobody want that. You making a self-made prison, to which to me is worse. One of the worst things you can do, because to be trapped in your mind, that's like hell, okay? So don't constantly go over these negative thoughts and thinking, everybody's out to get you, and thinking the worst all the time. Think the best to get yourself out of this prison. This is another good part, the shadows of grief and sorrow. And grief is a hard thing to deal with, and that definitely can put you in that prison. We've all been there when we've lost somebody close to us, and it can really, you can let it destroy you. But at some point, you have to start, I won't say moving on, but you have to start thinking of it differently. You have to think more positive. Think of the memories that you made with the person, the fact that you were blessed to have this person in your life to begin with, Think of it from a different perspective, so that you are not putting yourself in this self-made prison, because that's not what the person that you lost will want for you. They will want for you to have happy, good thoughts and to think well of the memories that you have with them. They don't want you to be unhappy or to be in grief or sorrow. So yes, it's about It's about the perspective of things. Obviously, bad things are going to happen, and you want to protect yourself, but you don't want these things to affect your mindset to the point where now you're destroying yourself. You have to forgive, you have to let go so that you can have peace. But to think well of all, to be cheerful with all, to patiently learn to find the good in all. Such unselfish thoughts are the very portals of heaven. And to dwell day by day in thoughts of peace toward every creature will bring abounding peace to their possessor. So now he's talking about the opposite side of thinking good, think well of all, be cheerful with people, to patiently learn to find the good in all. And it's going to take patience. But I mean, I tend to do that, to see the good in people. I try to, but I mean, everybody is not going to be as good as you think they are, but I can find something good in everybody. And it just makes you happier. Most people, they think that I'm like, pretty bubbly, usually happy. Like if I come in a day and I'm looking sad, like to work or something, people are like, what's wrong with you? You're not yourself. Because I'm always usually cheerful, because I do see the good in people for the most part, and try to think well of everyone. So it's just going to lend you to more peace and being more youthful. Now, I think that's a big reason why I do still look young for my age, because I tend to have more of a sunny disposition. So, but we can all work to improve and do better. So this chapter, I really feel like highlights that, and also too, like with the body, I tried to brainwash myself to say candy is bad, soda bad, fruit is good. I just keep telling myself that, because that pop be calling me, y'all. The book, the book is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. Now, the one that I have has 2 books that he wrote together as the Master of Destiny as well. So it's 2 books in one by the same author, written in 1902. But yeah, it's really good. I think you would like it, Auntie. So yeah, change how you think about food, your health, and everything, and you will start to see changes in even the decisions you're making and the habits that you're making. Because he spoke on that in the previous chapter, that your thoughts are going to lend to the habits that you put forth every day. So think I am healthy, I am young, life is beautiful, all that good stuff. All right, let's go to the next chapter. All right. So the next chapter is, come on now, thought and purpose. Yeah, I think you got the one with just As a Man Thinketh. We gotta get the one with the little tree on it. It'll have both. And it's not like an expensive book. It's pretty cheap. It's like I think $6-7, something like that. I got it on Amazon. So next chapter, chapter 4, is called Thought and Purpose. First paragraph. Until thought is linked with purpose, there is no intelligent accomplishment. With the majority, the bark of thought is allowed to drift upon the ocean of life. Aimlessness is a vice. Ooh, I like that. And such drifting must not continue for him who would steer clear of catastrophe and destruction. So he's saying you got to have purpose with your thoughts, or they're just going to be aimless, and it's not going to get you anywhere. Aimlessness is literally a vice, because you're just drifting, and eventually you're going to end up in a catastrophe or destruction if you don't get like a purpose. Wow. So it's basically like that little picture I used to see in school, that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I don't know why that always stuck out to me when I was in school, but I'm sure y'all have seen it before. So you gotta have a plan, you gotta have a purpose. If you just sitting out here and you don't know what you're trying to do, and you don't purpose your thoughts towards that, then it's not going to go anywhere but to destruction, because you just aimlessly going. Okay, don't do that. All right. Next paragraph. A man should conceive of a legitimate purpose in his heart and set out to accomplish it. He should make this purpose the centralizing point of his thoughts. I love that. So whatever you, even if you got to do one thing at a time, like if your goal is to save more money, you put all your thoughts and purpose focusing on that, and don't let anything distract you. So he's saying it can be different things. It may take the form of a spiritual ideal, or it may be a worldly object, according to his nature at the time being. But whichever it is, he should steadily focus his thought forces upon the object which he has set before him. So whatever you're trying to do, put all your energy and your thought into that goal. And you don't stop. You just keep going towards that target. Whether it's a spiritual ideal, like if you want to become more enlightened, if you want to become pastor, or if there's certain things you're trying to even let go of, certain vices, focus your energy and your thoughts on doing that very thing. Or it could be, like he said, a worldly thing. Maybe you want to just save more money. Maybe you want to lose weight, or maybe you want to just grow your hair. I don't know. But whatever it is, you focus on your energy and your thoughts, and don't let anything distract you from that. He should make this purpose his supreme duty and should devote himself to its attainment, not allowing his thoughts to wander away into ephemeral fancies, longings, and imaginings. This is the royal road to self-control and true concentration of thought. Even if he fails again and again to accomplish his purpose. Okay, Auntie, no. I've been trying to get to waistline hair forever. Okay, and I failed and failed again. But that's because I don't stay on purpose. I let myself get distracted. I was like, let me try this. Let me try this product. Let me try this style. Why? If something is working, you keep doing that and you stay focused on your goal. You keep thinking, my hair can grow. I be thinking, like, I don't know what is going on with this hair. I just be all over the place. But you don't give up. Even if it takes you 10, 20 years, you keep going. So even if he fails again and again to accomplish his purpose, as he necessarily must until weakness is overcome, the strength of character gained will be the measure of his true success. So it's not even necessarily, he said, about you meeting the goal, but it's the strength of character that you gain through being focused and not giving up. So you're going to gain something regardless. Even if you don't obtain that goal very fastly or at all, you still have strengthened your character through just focusing and continuing to try to get that thing done, okay? To bring it to fruition. And this will form a new starting point for future power and triumph. So this is only going to help you with other things that you were trying to do. Wow, that was beautiful. I love that. Okay. As the physically weak man can make himself strong by careful and patient training. Yes, he can. So the man of weak thoughts can make them strong by exercising himself in right thinking. Y'all hear that? So it's just like someone who's working out. Someone may be weak and they're going to have to start off with maybe body workouts or, little 5-10 pound weights. But eventually, the more that they train and they're patient, they will become a strong man. And the same thing happens with your thoughts. So you may start off, maybe you have a negative mindset or you don't really control your thinking or you're not focused. The more that you do that, the stronger you will become. So it works both ways. So don't give up, you guys. Mm-hmm. All right. So I just got 2 more paragraphs. So let's read the next one. Having conceived of his purpose, a man should mentally mark out a straight pathway to its achievement, looking neither to the right nor the left. Doubts and fears should be rigorously excluded. They are disintegrating elements which break up the straight line of effort, rendering it crooked, ineffectual, useless. Thoughts of doubt and fear never accomplished anything and never can. I gotta read that one more time. Thoughts of doubt and fear never accomplish anything and never can. they always lead to failure. Purpose, energy, power to do, and all strong thoughts cease when doubt and fear creep in. So what you're not gonna do is let the doubt and the fear come in, because that's not gonna get you nothing but failure. Okay? Because if you're scared, you're not gonna do anything because you're letting your fear control you. Perfect love casts out all fear. That's from scripture, and that's a good verse. So get the doubt and the fear out of your mind. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your gifts. Don't doubt what you can do, because that's only to stop you from getting where you need to be, or where you want to be, or where you're meant to be. So use your purpose, your energy, and your power to do. And don't look to the left nor to the right. Like I was saying earlier, you keep going towards your path relentlessly. Put all your purpose and your energy and your thoughts into that goal that you have in mind, into whatever that you're trying to accomplish. And don't let anything distract you. And the last thing you need to do is let any doubt or fear come in. Believe in yourself. Believe in the power of your mind. Believe in your self-love, okay? All right, this is the last paragraph, you guys. Kind of sad. This one went by a lot faster. These chapters were shorter. I'm about to read it now. Thought allied fearlessly to purpose becomes creative force. He who knows this is ready to become something higher and stronger than a mere bundle of wavering thoughts and fluctuating sensations. He who does this has become the conscious and intelligent wielder of his mental powers. I gotta read that one. Which one stood out to you? This one I just read or the one before? I'm gonna read this one more time though, because that hit my spirit. Thought allied fearlessly to purpose becomes creative force. So you got to be fearless with your purpose, and that's going to become a creative force, whatever you're trying to create, because that's what we are. We are little mini creators of our life and whatever we're trying to accomplish. So go into that thing with no fear. He said, if you know this, you are ready to become something stronger and higher than just a bunch of wavering thoughts. And that's speaking to being just aimless and just, just feeling things are just happening. But when you do it, then you are a conscious and intelligent wielder of mental power. So knowing is one thing, you're ready. But when you start doing it, that's when you are really wielding and becoming a conscious being of your mental powers. Oh, the one before? Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. He said they ain't going to accomplish nothing and never can. I was like, okay, let me stop doing that. But yeah, you guys, so that's the last paragraph. So know your purpose and do your purpose, okay? Know and do. First you know in your mind, and then you do it. So that you can be this conscious being that you want to be. You don't be aimlessly going around here and then be like, why this happened? Why is my life like this? Because you're not being conscious. You're not living in purpose, whatever your purpose is. So that's all I have for y'all today. Unless y'all have any comments or y'all want to chat and discuss it in the chat. I'll wait a minute and see if y'all got anything y'all want to say. If not, I'm about to be out. Yeah, that last paragraph was good. But yeah, I'm enjoying doing this. I feel like this is kind of part of my purpose, and this is, to me, when you go back to what you love doing as a child, that's when you're really finding what you're supposed to do, something that you just got up and excited to do. And me, like, I always read books. I always wanted to learn things. So getting back to reading actual books, not just articles, and sharing what I learned with you guys, like, I'm really like enjoying it. It's just fun for me. Like, it's not even about, oh, am I gonna get more subscribers or whatever? Like, that would be great. Honestly, that would be nice. But I'm just having fun doing this, just learning And then other people who are like-minded who want to learn, or if I can share that knowledge and then it helps them, that's what makes me happy. So you got to find the things that make you happy, that make you feel successful, that make you feel good, that give you joy. Because it's not all about the material things. And to me, once you find your joy or your passion, what you're supposed to be doing, everything else will flow in naturally that you're supposed to have, because you're going to become more magnetic, more attractive, um, to the things that you want, whether that's the right people in your life, financial success, health, all of that is going to. Aw. Yeah, I was like that kid that read the encyclopedia for. So, yeah, I get what you mean. I'm like, yeah, this, that, and the other. I learned this, I learned that. I just like learning about different things. Obviously, there's certain subjects that I like more than others, but I'm going to continue to do this. It's going to be all different types of books, not just books like this or books about self care. But that is something that I'm focused on right now. Because I can easily go into like that negative thinking and that fear and doubts and stuff like that he's talking about. So this book really helped me, and I bought this book at a time when I was going through a lot of emotional and mental distress. And I read this, and he got Mr. James Allen got me all the way together. I was like, okay, what are you laughing at me? But yeah, find that inner child, whatever the thing that made you naturally happy, and you're gonna be happy. Period. Anyway, because you're doing that thing that naturally gave you joy. Like I said, it's gonna start to bring in the things, the financial stability, the health, because you're just going to be joyful more so overall. You're not going to be as stressed and in a negative mindset because you're just doing the things that make you happy. And I think sometimes we grow up and we feel like we don't even know who we are anymore or what we like, because we're worried about what other people are going to think of us, or we're trying to fit in with society or our family or whoever we're around. But your life is about you. You only got one life to live, so why waste it? That's something me and my mom say all the time. Okay, you only got one life to live, and don't waste it. But I'm done off my soapbox, y'all. I have fun. We're gonna do the next two chapters, which are called. Let's see, what are these next two chapters? Next two chapters: the thought factor and achievement. Chapter 5 and serenity. Okay, so that will be next week on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I'm trying to do this and go live on the books that I'm reading. So I'll see you guys next time. Love you all. Wishing you peace, love, and success, and all good things that you desire. All right. See y'all later.